I guess I'm making another video right now. So today, I live in a community here. I moved to the Oregon coast and I moved into a 55 plus community. It sounded really good because I thought not a lot of kids running around, which is kind of for my sanity. I kind of need a lot of zen. So I'm very much private. I face the ocean. I don't socialize at all. And there's all kinds of events, social events that I refuse. I can't partake. But today there was something that actually interested me. They needed laborers. And so I was like, yes. So I put on my workout gear and they chopped down a bunch of trees. They need people to haul wood. And it was like, I'm all over that. So I showed up with the other boys. So the thing that I really want to talk about, because I hear it here, it's like 55 plus, and okay, I don't know why they call it 55 plus senior community. I'm sorry, I'm a freaking freshman. Some of these people are seniors, some are juniors, but it's like, they need to change the wording on that. 55 plus is like, I'm in the starting of the prime of my life. And that's what I need to talk about. The complaints. Oh my stars. It's like, people here, they talk about like, oh, all those signs of aging, those things that we've been looking for our whole lives. And I'm like, I just know way too many people, former classmates, family members, that it's like they post on Facebook, they post stuff like, it's like, oh, the varicose veins and my hair's turning gray and I'm starting to, blood pressure. Oh, the hips, I've got, you know what I'm talking about. People expect signs of aging, and especially if they have hereditary things in their family like osteoporosis, arthritis, whatever the hereditary stuff is that people believe they get. Because you believe it, you're going to get it, and you're looking for it, so it's going to happen. All right, that's it. That's all I need to say. Okay, so seriously, being alone has helped me a lot. So I'm kind of my own crash test dummy. I get to sample all this stuff and play with this stuff. Back when I was this miserable person in a life and I was in all this social groups, so many people and all this stuff, I was sick all the time. I mean, people get sick. We spread these viruses and these colds around, right? No, I was at discomfort with my life. I was with dis-ease in my life. And it's amazing how I manifested like illness after illness after illness. And you know what? I really played the martyr on this one. I drove myself to the emergency room 6, 7 times during the course, 8, during the course of the marriage. It was like the one time when I had my tailbone infection that I manifested. That'll be another video. Oh yeah. It was the last doozwappy that I had. Doozwappy. Where am I getting this stuff? I manifested a tailbone infection. That was the last thing that ever happened to me. That was 2017. I do not get sick. I have no ailments. There is not one thing wrong with this body. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to start reversing the signs of aging. It was one of those things that I wanted to do. If I believe that I can return the look of aging around, I can't change the number. The number is how many years this body's been on this planet since the birthday that we celebrate. But I thought, if I can do something like start minimizing the lines, having stuff go away just slowly over time, not with surgery, and people saw that, they would be like, oh, I'll have what she's having. But then, the same token, I started thinking, but I don't want those people. I mean, I seriously thought along the lines that people would be coming here because of ego. They would think, if I do what she's doing, then I can turn back the signs of aging. But I talked to a dear friend, Dominic, yesterday, and I talked to him about that, and he just had me see it through a whole new light. If people know that they can turn back the clock, if they can turn back signs of aging, or if they can stop aging in the first place, which is what I'm going to hopefully get to. If we could stop aging in the first place, we don't ever need to think about it, right? If I have the magic elixir, something that I do that takes nothing, no money whatsoever, just by mere thought, I could reverse aging, everybody would want it. And I do believe that's true. And I do believe my ex-husband would be the first one in line. I've never known a more vain person than that guy. I thought I didn't want to even go down that path because I'm like, oh, I don't want people coming from ego. But he's like, hello, once they start down the path, that stuff's all going to go away, because you got to get pretty advanced and you got to move away from ego before you can start literally creating things out of your beliefs. We all can do it. You're going to be so much in your head when you start, especially if you think, I'm going to turn back the time clock. I'm going to get rid of the lines. Well, I am working on that. I've just decided that I'm going to, for myself, because I'm going to live a very long life. I've got a lot of time left on this planet, and so I don't want to get older and start looking older. I'm going to just decide that I want to look younger because my body physically, oh my God, I went in my bedroom and I laughed again. I was doing cartwheels again. A meditation a while ago told me to go do cartwheels, and I finally did it. I was like, that was fun. I love being a kid again. I feel like I'm in my 20s. I literally started playing soccer 15 some odd years ago, probably about 15 years ago. Had no skills, and it was the most fun thing I've ever done. I don't have anybody to play with where I am now, but I want to go play. I want to go play soccer. I want to go snow skiing. I want to water ski. I want to cliff dive. It's like, I want to do all this stuff that I've always done. And my body is strong enough I can do it. It's like, I am still strong as a horse, and I don't work out. Okay, I don't. Now I realize if people come to me thinking I can stop the aging process for them, and I could sell it in a bottle of water and charge you guys a fortune and become a millionaire, because if you believed that bottle of water would reverse aging, guess what? It would. It would. That is what this is all about. A belief is a thought you continue to think. You believe it, it'll happen. When you get to this space to where you live from your higher space and you don't subscribe to the beliefs that everybody subscribes to, I mean, the collective agrees that we're all gonna like move through this big phase together. It's like the boomers, and it's like we're all moving together and we're gonna fall off the cliff. You don't have to be in that little salmon patty there. You don't have to be with the collective. You could stand out and say, you know what? Because you can live 300 years if you want to. You easily could. But it's what you think. It's your thoughts. To put in perspective, since I've been by myself, which I've been completely alone for such a long time now, a couple years, but now in this 4 months of my isolation, my solitude, since I'm just here with my dog and I can't do anything because she's old and this is her relaxing time right now. This is her retirement home. This is her flat place with no stairs. So since I've been completely on my own, and this even started back when I went to Sedona in May of last year, May of 21, that is last year. When I went to Sedona, because I was completely alone, and I don't use my phone other than as the things you'll see. I don't look at weather apps. I don't need to look at weather. I like to look out the window. I'm weird that way. I don't subscribe to breakfast, lunch, dinner. First of all, I'm small. I can't eat that much. And stepping away from everybody and even the life that I had before, it's like you think in terms of meals, you think in terms of, oh, it's breakfast time and it's lunchtime and I need eggs and this, and then I need a sandwich, and then I just, you have meals attached to each of these. These are all labels that we've created. And if you can try to just literally, and this is why I don't know how people do this when they're with a partner or in a family, because you've got to change your programming. And all I've done is I got rid of all labels for everything. It used to drive my daughter crazy when I would send her a picture of my leftover enchilada that I would be eating at 9 in the morning. It's like, I wanted my enchilada, and I was hungry. So right now there's no meal plan for me. I do have food, but I found that it's like in the morning, I go about my business, I do stuff. And then if I go for more walks and I do more activities, then it's like I'm hungry earlier. So I don't put labels on my meals. I only eat when I'm hungry, and I eat until I'm full. And I savor what I eat. I mean, literally the food that I've discovered that I love more than anything now that I eat every day is peanuts in the shell. When I feel that little twinge that I'm a little hungry, I'll grab a handful of peanuts and then I'll go for a walk. I'll take the peanuts with me. And that's all I need. I don't have to go get eggs and make toast. I don't have any labels attached to it. I don't believe that I need any of that. And the parts that the belief part comes in more than anything is if you watch TV or you listen to advertising, or if you go to the drugstore and you see, oh my gosh, I went to a drugstore for something the other day, and the section of all the stuff that they've got for you because they advertise that it's going to help you. You guys are buying this stuff off the shelf because they're talking to you on TV. They're telling you, you need this. You go buy it and you believe it'll help you. And maybe it does because you believe it. You don't need that to feel better. You don't need anything to change anything. Oh my gosh. It's the programming. And if you think about it, how you're being told all of this stuff. Oh my God, the pills that they've created. And then they list all the side effects and you still go get these things. It's like you're taking this little white thing that's going to make all these miracles happen. You don't need the white things. All you need is to go inside, to shut everything down and let go of every belief. So I will eat or drink anything that I want. If I wanted Big Macs all day long, every day for 30 days, I could do that. And if I believed it would make me healthier, guess what? It would make me healthier. It's your thoughts. Your thoughts are everything. When you come to realize that none of this is real, this is a big digital matrix. It's just energy floating around that we've manifested these bodies and this stuff that is not real. So you can change everything. You don't have to believe anything. I believe nothing anymore. I know that I can live as long as I want to live. I know this temple is as healthy as it's ever been. The only doctor I have, and this is because I had a hereditary disease, I have polycystic kidney disease, and I have a doctor, he prescribes meditation. He prescribes medication for blood pressure and my cholesterol. And I know now, especially now, I don't need any of this stuff. I'm taking it because I'm punking myself a little bit. It's like if I stop, then the human part's gonna go, you stopped your medicine. So I do have an appointment scheduled to get an ultrasound done in October of this year. And I want to have it filmed because I honestly think, first of all, he's expecting the kidneys, the cyst to be a lot bigger, and they're on my liver, they're all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gone. I honestly would not be surprised. I think he's going to see a medical miracle. And so I am so ready to play this game with him. He's fun. This guy's a hoot. So he's the only doctor I have, a nephrologist. You know, I had to go to the dentist today because a crown fell off, and they're like, who's your doctor? I'm like, doctor, he's a nephrologist. And he laughs. He goes, I'm your only doctor. I'm like, yeah, you are. You're not my eye doctor. You're not my dentist, but you're my only doctor. I have no beliefs about aging. All I know is I am younger, I am more vibrant, I am stronger, my legs are hotter than ever. Never in a million years would I want varicose veins on these things. I can't go to the store or anywhere without people, even women, commenting on my legs. There's not a chance in hell that I'm going to let cellulite. If I looked for cellulite, if I looked for varicose veins, if I looked for stretch marks, I'd find them. But I will not have them on this body. We are thoughts. Are everything. I just can't say this enough. Thoughts become things if you just change your mind. Decide, I want to eat that because that cannot hurt me. I mean, I used to smoke cigarettes 2 packs a day, and I could continue if I wanted to, and I could know that it cannot harm me, but I don't want to. But do you get my point? You can be anything, but it's funny because like when you realize you could have anything, you don't want it. You don't want it. You just want to be happy, and you stay happy. I'll be doing so many videos about beliefs, but being around all these senior citizens, I just want to scream from the hilltops. Like, people, the more you guys talk about it, commiserate over your aches and your pains and what's coming next, I got news for you. It's right around the corner, and it's coming sooner than you think. Stop it. Seriously, stop the madness. Don't believe crap, anything. Unless you've experienced it yourself. You cannot believe it. If you do, you're believing somebody's crap. And why would you be so gullible? Who knows more about you and what you want and what you need to be doing than the one that's within and around this temple? Nobody. Stop following. Stop it.